Alright, so what it do, y'all? So this is Chris back with another video, man. As y'all can see, we're reacting to how fake viral science videos fool you. Hey, man, this is kind of a weird reaction. We usually react to like YouTube drama and stuff like that, but I just thought this would be a cool video to watch. It's a little bit longer video since, making up for me missing an upload the other day, 'cause I was just really tired and I didn't know what to react to. But anyways, man, forget all that, man. Stay sanitized, man. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Come on, you can do it.
What do we got over here?
Yeah!
In today's video, we're going to test if it is possible to turn eggshells rubbery by coating them in toothpaste for 24 hours. Callie, I've sent you a couple videos on Instagram of that people sent me first. Or they really sent them to us. They sent them to the king of random Instagram. A couple different ones came in at different.
Well, guys, if you hear that, that is thunder outside my house. It's crazy.
Different times, and I feel like one of them we may have even tested at some point. Here's the basic idea. Following a couple viral videos on Instagram that we've seen, we're going to test out a couple methods for turning eggs into rubber. We're going to be using toothpaste, Sprite, and Skittles to let them sit and see the change. So the first one involves an egg in a cup with some Sprite and some red Skittles.
Yeah, okay, I remember this one.
And you then cover it and you let it sit for 24 hours. And the result was like this rubbery egg with a red yolk.
Yeah.
The other one involved taking an egg, covering it in some toothpaste, and I did my best to buy the same brand. It was like the Crest Complete with the Scope Outlast. That was the type of toothpaste used in the video, so following it as close as possible. I think they have changed the packaging of the box since then, but I believe it's going to be the same. And we're going to try and cover the egg in the toothpaste the same way they did, let it sit for 24 hours, and see if it turns rubbery.
Okay, I like it.
Think, man?
So
Comment
first thing, let's get
some
some Skittles and some Sprite. All right,
rubbery.
so now we put the egg in there, and then we're gonna have to cover it. So this isn't gonna be an instantaneous thing. We're gonna have to come back.
Overnight.
That's the way the first test goes. Supposedly in 24 hours, we're going to have a clear membrane on an egg with a red yolk visible. All right, what's our next one?
Next, we take an egg.
Okay.
We take some of our Crest Complete
with
Scope Outlast toothpaste. And after some toothpaste is applied to the outside of the egg, we then used a toothbrush, because it has to be a toothbrush because it's toothpaste, and they coated the whole egg.
Okay, we'll also come back to that in 24 hours. All right, it's been 24 hours. What do you think?
Hoping we have a good rubbery egg.
Which one do you want to check first? Do you want to try the Skittles one, or do you want to try the rubbery egg?
Let's do the rubbery egg first.
Okay. This one was covered in
toothpaste.
Your toothpaste for 24 hours. Let's see what's happening. What?
All right, this looks different.
What?
We'll wash this off.
What?
Oh, it feels squishy. Feels squishy.
No.
All right, we've got a clear squishy egg. What have you got in yours?
What?
What'd you get from the Sprite?
All right, let's see. So this should be clear and it should have a red yolk. Let's see. Well, if by red yolk you mean the yolks decided to multiply into bouncy balls inside a rubber balloon.
Look what it turned into. It turned into bouncy balls. Amazing. Oh, and look how stretchy and squishy this is. Wow.
Do any of you still believe us when we...
Oh. The whole point of the video is to show you how you get fooled by videos. And I just got fooled by that. I thought that's what they were doing right there. I thought that was real.
Do this?
If you ever see a video showing how to make an egg and it ends up like this, it was faked. They got one of these little rubber toys. If it ends up just slightly rubbery and slightly squishy, but then breaks open, it means it was soaked in vinegar or another similar acid. Also, another good key is the fact that the yolk massively changes size.
And how about the fact that there's a plug on it?
Well, you know, camera angles.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the real reveal of these.
All right, guys. We already know that the experiments behind us aren't going to do anything.
We've made rubbery eggs before. Callie's done multiple videos that showed them and played with them, and she showed like how you can actually use toothpaste to prevent eggs from turning rubbery when you soak them in vinegar
True,
for
I
24 to 48 hours.
Parts of the egg, and any part where the eggshell was touching toothpaste, it actually didn't dissolve. So It's the opposite of what that video is telling you.
Now I guess Sprite might have enough acid in it to eventually start wearing the shell down a little, but
maybe.
The way vinegar takes like a day or two to get it all the way rubbery, and it's not this kind of rubbery.
No.
It's like slightly flexible. You can see through it a little bit rubbery.
There's that point in the video where it looks like he pours one of these down into the container and then pulls it out and then starts doing this with it. No, egg membranes don't do that. They're not that strong. If you were to drop it from this high, an actual egg membrane is going to break. In fact, we're probably going to show you that in a couple of days when we pull these failed experiments out.
All right, eggs in a vacuum chamber, fake eggs in a vacuum chamber.
And seal.
You can see the air bubbles in the clear eggs are definitely expanding. I assume it's happening in the white eggs too, you just can't see it as well.
And it's going real fast now.
Yep. Oh, and look, the yolk is bubbling up. Imperfections. Oh.
Whoa! Oh!
We hit critical mass.
What even?
I think the water began to vaporize, and so now we're getting all of the water that turned into vapor is also expanding along with the air. That went really quick. Maybe.
Neat.
But that went just so quickly. Oh, I think our other ones hit that point.
There it goes. I was not expecting that.
No. I thought it was gonna maybe double in size, not times 20.
That's so bizarre.
And the fact that there's air in the yolk enough to do that, I didn't see that coming at all either.
Is the white one just not expanding as much, or did the clear one just take up too much room?
I'm not sure.
Our vacuum chamber's struggling.
Also, that meter is no longer quite calibrated.
That's fair.
So that's about as far as it gets, I think, most of the time.
Yeah.
It's all still inside. This hasn't popped, and so all of the water is like bubbling inside the egg's membrane.
You can kind of see it in the white one as well. Not nearly as much, but from my angle, I can see enough light coming through it that I can see the water doing the same thing.
Well, I think we should let the pressure back in.
Yep.
And
oh no!
that stretched to the max egg like stuck all over the glass, and now it's just having to...
Do you think it's going to go back to its normal shape?
I do, actually. I think it's going to return. Oh, it sticks really good to glass.
It's okay.
Yep, it did permanently deform a little bit. You can see like that crease going across it.
This one still held its shape a little bit better than the other one did. It's a little bit deformed, but not nearly as bad as the clear. Squishy egg versus liquid nitrogen. Yeah, it's down there.
That doesn't sound like...
I just heard something.
Ha! Half an ice cube.
Very, very cold. Oh!
You broke it.
Well, I made egg slushy.
You did. All right, let's see what this one turned out like. Oh!
Wow. So the rubber is no longer flexible, and then the ice expanded because it froze.
Sure did.
And it all shattered apart.
I am curious if any of this rubber is going to go back. It is still a little bit sticky. But yeah, see that? You've got that expanded air bubble right in the center there, and you can see concentric rings as it breaks open.
All right, here's the real reveal of our eggs. So if you...
Is anybody shocked, though? Really?
If you recall, regular egg covered in toothpaste, regular egg in Sprite and Skittles. Both soaking full 24 hours. Let's give them a look.
Seems
you
about
have red
right.
Sprite.
I do have red Sprite.
Now I am curious on yours because Sprite does have like some citric acid in it, and a little bit of acid over time could do a little bit to the shell.
All right, maybe. Basically what we got is the weirdest way to dye an Easter egg ever.
But at least it's Skittles flavored. All right, here is regular egg covered in toothpaste. In the original video, it like they like poured it out, I think, and it was
just this rubber.
Rubber. It still had toothpaste on it, but they just it was rubbery instantly. Obviously, this so far appears to be a very normal egg.
It's actually probably stronger now.
Maybe it might have absorbed. Maybe the fluoride in the toothpaste actually strengthened the calcium of the shell.
So let's talk about these for a second, guys. I have done videos in the past where I have put eggs in vinegar, but I've also covered parts of them with toothpaste. And if you recall, those eggs, the places where the toothpaste were or whatever I...
Hey man, if you want to watch the rest of this video, man, original video is going to be down below if you want to see this video with my reaction. Anyways, man, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And You're gonna be the first to watch my new content, man. Turn on post notifications. We're on the road to 100 subscribers, man. So turn me up, man. Subscribe. CCR up, man.